Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to an episode of Great Locks. I'm Gunther the Great. Today we're going to be looking at Trippie Red's dreadlocks again. We're going to be doing an update. We see mostly all the time he's just always changing the color of his dreadlocks, and we've seen him literally with the red, the black, the blonde, green and black, just like multiple colors. We've seen just him do so much to his hair, and one thing that I've really noticed and what stands out is that his hair is still healthy. So that's pretty cool to see, because we've seen people like Lil Pump, we've seen people like Lil Uzi Vert that actually constantly are dyeing their hair, bleaching their hair, and then we see their hair just get kind of stressed out. And one thing that I've noticed about Trippie Red's is that his hair still seems very full, still very healthy, and I can't really say that he still has all the nutrients in his hair and everything like that, but that's a whole other story. But I can say that his hair is still looking very good. One thing that's really cool about his hair is when he braids his hair and pulls it out, it just looks really cool with the curly dreadlocks. And I think for men, it's really hard to pull that look off with the curly dreads, just because it seems more prone to be of a female wearing the curly dreadlock style. But obviously I think with longer dreadlocks, it looks a little bit better because it looks more natural versus it being like a short hairstyle, then it pulls everything up too tight. But with his hair length, I think it looks pretty good. I'll give you guys a quick breakdown of his hair type and how he got his dreadlocks and so on and so forth, so that you guys can know his background. So first thing you want to know about him starting his dreadlocks is his hair type, just because with the hair type you can base how he most likely got his dreadlocks. So with that being said, he has about a 3B, possibly like a 3C hair type. It could even be like a 4A. It's kind of hard telling just because I haven't seen his hair outside of his dreadlocks, but based on some of the photos that I've seen from the beginning, he has about a 3C, maybe 4A hair type. So with that being said, I would honestly call this probably the prime hair type for dreadlocks. Now obviously with a 4C hair type, your hair is going to lock up a whole lot better, but I can say with straight hair dreadlocks, your hair appears longer with the shorter hair, if that makes any sense. Because know this, when you have a 4C hair type and then you get dreadlocks, it makes your hair appear even shorter. But if you have straight hair dreadlocks and you lock them up, it appears the same length that it was when it was outside of dreadlocks. So with that being said, what I mean with the prime hair type, your hair is going to appear long with it being locked up quick. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. Because one thing I do know about straight hair dreadlocks is that with the straight hair, it's easy to pull in with crochet hooking and it makes it look very mature. With the more coarse hair type, crochet hook can do good, but it's not going to do as good as if you were to have straight hair or, wavy or curly hair. So like I said, he has the best of both worlds with this hair type. Just like me, I have a 3C hair type. So when I get dreadlocks, it's kind of like the best of both worlds. And obviously it does take a little bit of maintenance to get there. But with him doing what he does, I think his dreadlocks look very good from him doing that. So we see him always braiding his hair. We see him always with pretty fresh retwists. Now there was a point in time to where he let his hair go, it seemed like, and then now it just seems very maintained and very well put together. I seen an older photo today of him. It was a throwback photo of him before he had all the face tattoos. And in this photo, you can see that his hair seems very, you could tell that his hair in this picture is actually very immature, and that is what comes with, obviously just being in the beginning stages. So in this photo, you see him with dreadlock jewelry as well, and now you really don't see him with dreadlock jewelry. So that's one thing that he really doesn't do anymore. But guys, overall, it's pretty crazy to see how much he's put his hair through and it still be looking healthy. Now, one thing I do believe Trippie Red does is he trims his dreadlocks, and that's probably the reason why. Now, if he were to be growing his hair out this entire time, his hair would definitely be past his shoulders. It would probably be about, I would say 8 to possibly even 12 inches long, because typically people's hair grows about 6 to 7 inches a year, and I would say his hair has been growing for probably maybe 4 to 5 years. So his hair would be really long right now. But overall, like I said, it stays really healthy, probably because he is trimming it, because the first things to go when you bleach and dye your hair is the tips. The roots stay pretty healthy because it's the closest thing to your scalp, getting all that nutrients and all the oils. But when it comes to the tips, it's the furthest away from your scalp, and it's not getting all the nutrients that the hair at the scalp is getting. So it makes pretty good sense why you would be trimming the tips of your dreads. And that's why you see people that have long hair, they usually trim the tips of their hair so that they're not getting split ends. But with dreadlocks, split ends doesn't matter because all the dead hair from your scalp stays inside of your dreadlocks. So trimming really isn't necessary. So that's why we see his hair staying the maintained length. But guys, that's really all you have to see about his dreadlocks, is that they're still pretty healthy. I would say they're doing a whole lot better than Lil Pump's, and Lil Uzi Vert actually cut his not too long ago. I think he's restarting or either already restarted. But we see that his hair compared to Lil Pump's, like I said, is doing a lot better than that. And I'm probably thinking that's the reason, because Lil Pump has more of a straighter curl pattern than Trippie Red. But you guys, like I said, comment down below what you think about his dreadlocks and what color do you think he's gonna do next. I'm probably thinking he recently just did green. I think he's probably just gonna go back to the red, or maybe just keep it blonde for now. I feel like he's had it blonde longest right now. But guys, I do want to hear your comments down below. Who do you want to see next? Comment that down below as well, and do not forget to go follow Dreadlock on Instagram, because if you tag us, you could be featured on the page, channel, or even the website. Just a quick reminder about the website: you can find all your dreadlock needs there. You can find crochet needles, dread sponge, dreadlock products, dreadlock shampoo, all kinds of stuff on the website. So make sure to go check that out. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.